get, I would say at least once a day, a new elderly patient.
Yeah.
I mean, it's slow. It's baby steps.
Right.
It's them walking in, seeing a professional establishment that really is talking about medical cannabis. I'm not slinging weed. I never have.
See,
I don't have any street cred with it.
Right.
That's what I love about it is I've got the street
Medical
crib
cannabis.
back in the 70s and stuff like that, and it's not like that because our generation, a lot of us used to smoke back in the day and stopped whenever they became corporate.
Right.
Now they're finding out, we know it's not that bad. Now they're finding out, okay, you can go in a dispensary and look at all the products I can get. Topicals, tinctures,
Right.
edibles, flour, hash, rosin, wax,
it's
fat,
almost
shatter.
overwhelming.
Yeah, and they need to be educated on it because there's a lot of that stuff that is out there now that we didn't have back in the day.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just getting Reggie weed. And,
Reggie weed.
yeah. It wasn't this at all.
I remember the first time I got to go to a dispensary. It was a long time ago. It wasn't in Oklahoma, somewhere else. And I remember thinking, this is so cool. I can buy breath mints that are made out of THC.
Yeah.
Isn't
it cool?
I look at that now, and it's like little 5 milligram.
Yeah. The first time I went to a dispensary was in Colorado too, and I thought, wow, this is so cool, because I was going through Colorado and I went to the dispensary, They said, okay, you recreational or medical? I said, recreational. Give me weed.
Give me sweet.
Give me some weed. That's all I want. It was great, though.
Man. Anyway, but yeah. So what a great story. What a great journey. I mean, it's always like so the synchronicity that happens in this whatever we're in. The sauce is just wonderful, and to be able to just uncover it and hear the story after story every freaking time I hear a story, it's like, man, how did that even, you can't even write that.
So I'm walking around in cannabis stuff all the time, and people come up to me on the street and give me stories and stuff like that. People that you would not ever guess smoke cannabis,
Oh, you would never guess it, and that's why I think we're such a hit out there. Is that number one, we mind our own damn business. We don't gossip, but we don't.
Some of us.
We've heard. Now, if you're my bud tender, you're screwing up. I'm gossiping.
Oh yeah.
But no, we're not. I mean, don't put us on a pedestal.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all got a little mud.
Oh yeah.
And dirt on our feet. And we all realize that. That's the thing.
That's it.
And we're not judgmental in the fact that we say, oh, well, you got a little dirt on your feet. I don't want to talk to you. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Right.
Who doesn't? Lighten up, Francis,
Yeah, who doesn't?
Who hasn't fallen?
Yeah.
But I've always been that way, too. I think everything should be legal from helium to heroin.
Yeah.
I believe
I
I've
do,
always
too. I
felt
agree
that
with you
way.
100%, ma'am.
Right.
And that it should be our choice. I
Yeah,
am
I
so
agree.
sick of people telling me what to do with my
Yes,
life.
I completely agree. I've always been against conformity, and that fits in that. Anytime anybody's telling me what I can and cannot do to myself, I disagree with it.
I disagree. And
even if it's the right thing to do, I'll still get
But
mad.
I still want my own to be able to make my own wrong decision.
Exactly.
Right.
Let me fall myself.
There you go.
Back off.
And I've always been that way.
But
So
see, like you brought up heroin. Now, class 1 here in United States.
Right.
But I haven't researched this, but I've heard that in England they give end-of-life cancer patients a mixture of heroin and morphine to cut the pain. Now, with that, because heroin, it is a great painkiller. So, end of life, if you got, a month to live, 2 months to live, give them heroin. Who cares? Take them out of
about
pain.
quality. Yeah.
Improve their life.
Well,
I just
if it
think they need
does,
to-
yeah.
But I feel like the government sets us up in the way that we're supposed to hate something.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like they
they're
cycle through
such a
different
great
things.
propaganda machine.
Oh, we got to hate this and we got to hate that. And, why?
Yeah, and it's not necessarily, I wouldn't group all government in with that. I think it's more of a mixture of what we have put in government.
That's it.
This is humanity. This is us, and we've done this. We've done this over time. We've fallen in line. We've conformed to whatever everybody wants us to conform to, and we became. I was that Americana kid that didn't move and didn't say anything whenever my barber wanted me to sit still. I was that kid, and I still am.
I still
for
am
the most
too.
part.
Yeah.
Man, I'm okay with that. That's
Right.
fine. But there are certain things that I wish that I would have known that I could have had a choice on.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that other people need that too. Why am I going off on this?
I don't know, because if you want gung-ho, brother, I can go gung-ho.
I feel like I'm like, you guys got me off on something, man.
All right, cool, man.
I'm so sorry, but
no, I love that. That's
that's
feelings,
the way I feel, and
Yeah.
and it's bullshit to sit and watch everybody, not recognize that,
See,
and
that's
think
the way
that
I
this
feel
is just a game.
Is we've set our government up, the founding fathers set our government up one way. Now we have become the frog in the boiling water.
Exactly.
We have sit there and elected one person, and then elected another one person, and these one persons have all gathered together, and they've got their own agenda. And once they get their own agenda going, that's what we've got. And now we come up and go, no, we don't like you, OTA, because you're trying to run a turnpike through my house. Yeah. And in charge of 3 different agencies. Why is one guy in charge of 3 different agencies?
Get it out.
Well,
Get
why
it
are
out,
Sucking down 3 different paychecks and then asked for a raise 3 or 4 months ago. Good grief.
Why do we keep? We were told when we voted on these turnpikes that it was going to end. Why are we okay with it not ending?
We were supposed to, H.E. Bailey was supposed to be paid off in, the 60s, 70s?
Why are we okay with it not ending?
We're not okay with it.
I'm not okay with it.
What's happened is they're like, oh, it's just an assumed sale.
Yeah. Okay, now we can talk. The most efficient way to lay out something, in my opinion, is a grid square: north, south, east, west.
We're getting into turnpikes, man. This is turnpike talk.
Turnpike talk. Okay, north, south, east, west. Okay, Center Road.
Oh, shit.
Center Road, you should leave the Oklahoma City and you should go due south, just as straight as an arrow, right? Now, why does it go due south and it takes a curve around
They
it?
get paid per mile. Hadn't you been to Arkansas?
Yeah. But it takes a big curve around a big fancy house is where it takes things.
That's what I was about to say. Who lives there?
Who lives there? There you go. And back in the day, who paid the money for that curve to go around there?
Yeah.
Now, our governor wants to save 15 minutes. I can show you numerous intersections that are over a 90-degree turn. A truck driver has a heck of a time turning down. I can show you places like on Sooner Road where you got to take that little curve because we paid for to go around that house. Now that slows traffic down. Okay, we can also go south on, I'm sorry, I'm ranting here, but south on I-35, when you get up to the Chickasha exit, they should not have you merge back into I-35. You should have that where you can go on to Chickasha and go on right. All you can do is another half mile longer and you can go right.
You're proving my point.
I hate
Of
turnpikes.
government.
Government irritates.
And who exactly is leading us? Yeah, they don't even know.
They don't have a clue.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All you can do is bring up Swadney's barbecue and, and a teacher.
Well, I want to be the fly on the wall on that one.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one. I love that.
All right. We're done with turnpike talk.
Okay, we got off weed there for a while, didn't we?